Meodes, it is Rowie here. It is Tuesday. I am not gonna lie, it is sweltering at the Chateau de Big Lad. I have got a pretty sweet fan, pretty cool, that I normally have on when I'm in my room, but the back noise, the noise that it was adding was just too much. So I'm gonna have to turn the fan off for a couple of minutes and struggle through. You can see this. I'm sweating like a someone who'd sweat a lot anyway in a situation where they were sweating more than usual. I think there is actually a phrase that people use that, isn't there? But it's quite uncouth, and I am not going to say it because I could get in a lot of trouble. Not from like sponsors or anything, because no one's sponsoring this absolute shite, so I don't need to worry about that. But yeah, well, I've done it, didn't I? I did it the other day, didn't I? My first ever supermarket beer was on the channel from Neon Raptor. Power move, so I can't ever say there's no supermarket beers on here anymore, can I? And double annoyingly, it had the most number of views I've had in a long time since. Look at that sheen, look at that sweaty, out of shape bastard. The most views I've had in a long time. So I think the public have spoken. They mostly said just stop recording videos because they're shit and nobody wants to watch them. That was what the majority of the public said. But it turns out that people do want to see old Rowie doing the old supermarket beers on the channel, so they will feature more often now. Well, more often. They could feature twice a year and be more often than before, wouldn't they? But not today. Today that isn't the case. Today we are going back to Manchester. We are going to Track Brewery, and as you can see, this is part of their Gold Top series, and this is called This Side of You Gold Top DIPA. It is hopped with Citra T90, Citra Cryo, Citra YCH720 Trial, Motueka T90, and Nelson Sauvin Cryo, 8.4%. So yeah, I am super looking forward to this one. With it being part of the Gold Top series, obviously that means it has the addition of lactose, so we can expect a super thick, sort of creamy body on that one. Oh, I'm mostly just looking forward to getting it in the glass so I can stop recording this video. Oh, look at that. Look at the sweat coming off my bonds. Crikey. It's good. It's a good job I haven't got the hoodie. I might take a page out of the Beer Monsters book, and I might do a few topless beer reviews. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see some Rowie topless reviews where I'm just blasting my nips out. Also, I'm not doing that. There's absolutely no way I am doing that. You know, some people out there have the body for that, but this guy doesn't. Yeah. Well, that's enough. Yeah, we've hit about the 3-minute mark, so I can now talk about the beer for 90 seconds, and then we can all get back on with our lives. I purchased this from Brew Cavern, I think last week. Didn't get around to drinking it, so I'm having it now, innit? So it's not really a big deal. Oh, gosh. Got the track glass. I love this glass so much. I feel like I'm going to drop it one day, and that will be, well, it won't really be a sad day because all that will have happened, I'll have dropped a glass, you know, which in the grand scheme of things isn't that much of a big deal. This must be the sweatiest beer review ever posted. Like, honestly, I reckon that tragic whiskey reviewer whose missus was moving out in the background when he was recording his video probably wasn't sweating as much as I am right now. This is dreadful. I might have to put the fan back on. I'm not gonna let that interfere with the sound quality of this shite. So yeah, it looks bloody great, doesn't it? Let's take the old shades off, the old pomonas. We'll take them off. Very light in colour, but that could be the lights that I have shining on it, and the fact that I've just taken shades off, so my eyes are a bit weird. Smells great. Got a little sort of almost like a passion fruit mojito type vibe going on in that one, to be honest. Maybe a little bit of like licking my lips. Maybe like that makes any difference. Maybe a little bit of rosemary on the back there as well. Well, it looks and smells bloody brilliant. I'm sweating like a person who has a reason to sweat. There's enough of this nonsense. Let's get a bloody slurp, shall we? Track never failed to disappoint, and the gold tops certainly never ever fail to disappoint. That is so creamy. It's creamy, it's juicy, like sort of like, yeah, like sort of like slightly what's what I'm looking for, mango-y milkshake, mango lassi type vibes going on there. Surprisingly, it's like it's soft and it's sweet and juicy, but there's a lovely bitterness right at the end that I was not expecting to come through on that at all. And a real pronounced dryness as well, which is definitely, that'll be the Nelson Sauvin there, like that white grape sort of is vinous. I don't know how to spell it, I don't know how to say it. Wine, white grape thing. So yeah, well, that is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, buy that wherever you see it, really. I'm not sure where you can get it now. There's probably plenty of places out there. You can buy it from there, innit? But yeah, that is absolutely magic. I need this fan on. You know, if I was making that sort of internet money, I'd need to hit the 8-minute mark in order to sort of like get the second lot of adverts in. I mean, which I've made peace with the fact that I'm never going to be making internet money off of this. That's for geniuses such as, you know, Raggy and you know, people like him. You know, the heavyweights of the beer review community, not a little guy like me, little Welsh fella. He's destined to not. That again, was that like me? Was that shade? Does that count as casting shade? I didn't mean for it to be. That sounds like I was bad mouthing Raggy. I like Raggy. He's a good lad. He always seems to be posting at the minute loads of videos. I don't know. I've got my little plant sprayer. I've got my little plant mister. Ding dong. Here we go. That'll feature heavily in the next video potentially. I just changed the water. It's probably about a month old. Yeah, he seems to be posting a lot from a place round the corner from where my partner lives, but I've never seen him in there. And I always wondered, why is Raggy always in there? And then I saw a post yesterday about the place. They do £5 Sunday roasts, and I tell you what, it looked pretty banging. It's at the Byron's Rest in Hucknall. It looked bloody banging, to be fair. But as soon as I saw it was a £5, I was like, oh, that's why that tight Gitzel was in there, because it's a £5 for a big Sunday roast with infinite gravy. I can imagine Raggy getting his empty cans at the end and like filling it up with the free gravy. Again, that sounds like I'm having a go at him. It really sounds like I'm having a go at him. That wasn't my intention. Anyways, after the 8 minutes now, so in the off chance that I ever do get monetized, that's a sweet second advert in this one. Oh. If that was on draft, I mean, I probably could sink a pint of that in about 5 gulps. That is absolutely fantastic. I keep on having these beers I keep on saying are going to be my beer of the year, but I don't know if it's as good as the Beak Seppi or the Beak Rivington Track collab, oddly enough. Actually, the two beers that are my current beer of the year, which I'm jockeying for position, they're both made by Beak. One is Beak and Tripping Animals, and that is Seppi. Pardon me, that's a triple IPA. The video's in here somewhere or other. And then, I can do that thing at the end, can't I, where I'll post both of those videos at the end, can't I? And the other one is the Track Rivington and Beak collaboration, which is a double IPA. So, yeah, although I still have that delightful sounding double deep fried Colin the Caterpillar Imperial Stout to have, but I am thinking a hot ass day like today might not be the one for it. I can actually feel sweat dripping off here now and hitting parts of my t-shirt. So yeah, well, that's 10 minutes, so that's enough of that. You know, based on my average views, this could be 3 minutes long. So yeah, thank you very much indeed for watching. As always, a like and a subscribe goes a very, very long way. They're always super, super, super appreciated. So yeah, give me a like and a subscribe. Leave a comment down below what your current beer of the year is. and if it's the same as mine, I'll agree with you, and if it's not the same as mine, I'll tell you why you're wrong. So yeah, thank you for watching. Super appreciated. I'm going to go just getting caught up in that sort of quagmire again. Yeah, and I'll see you on a bit. Yeah, sorry for not posting as much lately. Yeah, I should have said stuff like that at the beginning. You know, this is gold. I waste this on the next video. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, take care of yourselves in a bit. Yeah, bye.